So when you're trying to start your booking business, really having a good simple system of being a self-employed bookkeeper looking for work, what is a daily routine? Okay, I'm always thinking about my order of operations throughout the day. When I say order of operations, this does not mean how much time you have to spend to each thing, right? Because in different seasons of your business, you're gonna spend different amounts of time on different things. So first thing in my day, marketing, sales, client work. Now when I say first thing of my day, first of my work day. So my work day, let's say I get off of work at 6 o'clock, I have to come home, I get home at 6:30, I eat dinner at 6:45, 7 o'clock, right? Depending, what your living situation's like. You start work at 8 o'clock, okay? So first thing at 8:01, I wanna do marketing, then I wanna do sales, then I wanna do client work, right? And I like doing in that order, and same thing. So if you do it in the morning, right? Let's say you wake up at 6 a.m., marketing, sales, client work. Whatever time you have, you want to do that in that order. Now, for many people, if you have some kind of day job, right, you might want to put your sales throughout like the middle of the day or after work hours, okay? So don't be afraid. Like one question I used to get asked a lot was like, Bryce, if I have a day job, will business owners be a little weirded out that I'm trying to meet with them at 7 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night? No. In a lot of industries, people are used to doing their actual work, like their business work, or let's say their construction project. They do construction during the day, then they use the outskirts of the day, so before and after, to do more of their administrative or business owner kind of tasks. So that's actually the best frame of mind or best time for them to even talk to you. Like they're not going to be able to talk to you at 3 o'clock in the afternoon for a lot of industries. Also, you can start playing around with different time zones. So one thing that I actually don't mind doing a lot is I will sometimes leave my sales call calendar open later into the night, because I know that like my 8 o'clock might be someone else's 5 o'clock, or it might be someone else's 6 o'clock. So it's like you can play with the time zones if you are really nervous about that, but still making the time that you do have work. So one reason why I like having marketing first, because like marketing is like the easiest stuff not to do. It's very easy not to write a piece of content. It's very easy not to message potential clients. It's very easy not to get back with a referral partner to schedule time to speak, right? So you have to do marketing, because if you don't do it first, you're never gonna do it. If you start with your client work first, you're never gonna get done with your marketing. I almost guarantee it. It never fails. Whenever I talk to a student or mentorship program, it's like, if they don't do it first thing, it does not get done for a week, and it's just crazy. So you always do that first. Next thing, I like having sales in the middle, just because the sales, you're not always gonna have a sales call. For most people, you might have 1, maybe 2 sales calls in a week. So if you don't have a sales call, that can condense. So then you can just focus on client work as like the main thing you do. Now, if you don't have client work, you can stretch out the marketing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you're always doing the marketing first, the sales is second. Even though sales is like very important, it can be condensed and you can flex it around. Client work is going to be good to have last, because then you can spend as much time as you need. Like the other day we were doing a cleanup, right? I was doing the cleanup at, I think we started like 9:30 and like we got done at 11, like 10. So it's just like I could, if I wanted to stay and do it till 1 a.m. in the morning, I could. I'm not a person that likes doing work that early in the morning though. So like some people are night owls. I'm not necessarily a night owl. I'm more adaptable to whatever I need to be. I'm usually better like in the morning, but it just depends. I like to do a lot of my creative stuff in the morning, which is another reason why I like the marketing stuff first, because it's the thing you wake up and you can do, right? That's how I think about it. But yeah, if you have the client work in the end of the day, you just do whatever you want. Now, the next thing is like a daily cadence, okay? So here's the thing. So unfortunately, when you're getting started, you might, let's say that you're working 40 hours a week in your business, you don't have 40 hours like a week worth of marketing activities to do. Like if this was like probably 2017, 2018, I would say something different, because the social media platforms used to be a lot different. You used to be able to like comment all day, post all day, message all day, but since the internet now has become basically just like business owners trying to get business online for free because they don't want to pay for ads, Facebook and like LinkedIn have really changed their rules to make it so that people are not able to conduct business as easily. So you have a lot of limits. Like on Facebook, you can send 10 new messages to business owners per day on average. Sometimes you can do a lot more when you're first getting started, but you're gonna get hit with like a, you can't message people that you're not friends with kind of thing, or you're commenting too fast, or you friend requested too many people today. Like you get all these like limit messages that kind of pop up, and it makes it very hard to sit there for 40 hours a week doing marketing. If you could do 40 hours a week of marketing and you could get that many messages out, the social media platforms weren't stopping you, oh, that'd be killer. You could really do some damage with that. But unfortunately, these days you can't do that, especially if you're doing very effective marketing work. So in the old days, let's say people were doing email marketing, you would have to go and figure out people's emails, and that would take a lot of time. But nowadays, with if you're just doing straight like relationship building on social media, it does not take that much time because the social media platform's already gotten all that contact information. You're just hitting friend requests and then you're messaging the people. It's very streamlined and very short things to do. So you just don't have that much work. So how I'd probably do is I would actually split it up where it's like, okay, first things first, I'm gonna follow up with any new people that I've spoken to that were responding or didn't respond back to me, or who had thought about booking a call but just didn't, right? I might spend 15, maybe 30 minutes doing that, right? Then I'm going to start getting new friend requests out. That might take me 15 minutes. Then I'm going to start up new conversations with new friends. That right there could probably take me an hour and a half. That's it of marketing per day, right? And that's like me actually trying, right? In the beginning, it might take you 20 minutes, if that. So it's like, you don't have to spend that much time. That's why most people who have a full-time job can get this business off the ground, because it does not take that much time when you're doing the right things. Now the key thing is just that if you're doing the right things and you're being very effective, when you do get a sales call, you have to close those sales calls. When we say close a sales call, that means get them to sign up with you. If you don't, it might be a little while before you have another opportunity. You might only get one sales call opportunity per week. Some people only get 2 sales call opportunities per month. If you are being efficient, right, you just have to get good at closing. That's why I said the sales is a very important element. It's not the most important, but it's a very important element. Now, if you knew what you were doing, you had a really good cadence, you had a really good flow of leads, and a good sales script, it wouldn't be a problem. But if like you're watching stuff on your own, you don't have that, then just be aware that it's like, you have to be precise. You cannot afford to wing it when you're doing this business model. You have to be very precise, especially if you're doing like high dollar like bookkeeping, because again, you're not going to get that many opportunities. A lot of people think that, okay, so if I go after clients that are going to pay me like $100 a month, okay, I'm just going to get like 5, 10, 15 clients. Like if you had the opportunity to pitch someone $100 a month, you could have had the same opportunity pitching someone $1,000 a month. And the only time you can tell someone that you only charge $100 a month is when you're sitting right in front of them, because they probably aren't going to read your website. So it's like you're only going to have maybe 5 to 10 shots or opportunities to do that. So if you're going to only have 5 to 10 opportunities to do that in a month, you might want to go after the clients who can pay you the most money, because it's going to be the same amount no matter how much you're charging. That's a trick. That is a pro tip that no one talks about. Okay? And if you only do one thing every single day, I would just start the relationship process of adding friends, adding connections, and follow up every day. If that's all you can do those 2 things to start. That's it. If you do that for the course of 3 to 6 months, you 3 to 6 months of doing this, let's just say that you don't know what you're doing, you'll still be able to go and get a couple clients, right? But if you knew what you're doing and you only did that for a little bit, like I told the guy the other day, like that was how I made like my first, or that's how I added, probably my first year, I added like maybe 60K worth of like revenue just by learning how to do messaging sequences on social media. And again, it didn't take me that long during the day, because a lot of times it can be automated too. But yeah, if you can get good at the simple stuff and you prioritize it first, you're gonna have more client work than what you know what to do with. Now, if you've been trying to grow the business for a while, but it's just maybe not going the way that you hoped, or you know that you can move fast if you had some like really like guidance and someone holding you by the hand, click the link inside the description either above below the video to book a call with myself. Let's see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program. Now, this is important. If you really want to get like the freedom and the lifestyle that comes with having a successful business, being able to go where you want, to be able to take that vacation without having to worry about money or time off from your work, or just a lot of the stuff that causes most people to stress out in life. You want to live a life that's just different and just the life that you design, click the link inside the description below this video, book the call, let's see if I can help you. If you're on your mobile phone, click on that little circle that has my face on it. It will open up the more, it'll say like more, it'll open up the description, you can see more, you can book a call, okay? I'll talk to you soon, have a good day, talk to you later.